Why is it that the majority of people will not be financially free when they retire? This was a question many, many years ago. I think it was about in 1984 that I asked myself. At that stage, I was a financial advisor with a big financial institution or an insurance company. And I saw 3 clients. Actually, I saw a lot of clients, and I did financial analysis for them. But that specific day, I saw 3 clients, and they were basically making exactly the same mistakes. So on my way home, I thought by myself and asking myself the question: why is it that I can't get through to them? Why is it that is it because I'm too young, or what's the reason? Why is it? I was about 26 at that stage. Why is it that these people they simply don't get it? And then I had this little aha moment, voice in my mind, in my head, that says to me, Hannes, but you're a hypocrite, because you're doing exactly those things that you tell these people not to do. And I thought to myself, that is crazy. How's this possible? How can this be? And the voice came back to me and it says, but you're doing exactly the same thing that you tell these people not to do. Isn't it weird that we've got these blind spots and we actually don't see it? So I thought by myself, it's impossible, because I'm a financial advisor. My job is to help other people, to give them financial advice. How is it possible that I can even think that I'm doing the same thing? But then this voice came back with a weird question, and it says to me, okay, but what are your results? Now, at that stage, I had a brand new house. I had 2 brand new cars. I felt on top of the world. And I thought, but wait a minute, none of these are mine. It's not my house. I owe a lot of money on it. The same with the cars. I'm paying back the banks and the financial institutions for this. So this that I think is mine is definitely not mine. And this is going to keep me poor. So I asked one of the best questions in my life. And the question that I basically asked was simply this: but what must I do in order to become rich? What must I do in order to become rich? And I think it's a question that maybe you can ask yourself. What must I do in order to become rich? And then this voice came back to me and it says to me, Hannes, it's actually very simple. All you do is to check out what poor people are doing and don't do that. Isn't that amazing? We think it's complicated. But if we really think about it, all we have to do is to see what poor people are doing. People that's not going to make it. What is it that they do? And then don't do that. But there's an easier way to do it as well. So we first need to become aware of what's going to keep us poor. And then secondly, we need to become aware of what is it that the rich people are doing. Because obviously they must have a plan. They must have a method. They must have a system or a process that they follow. Because otherwise they would never become rich. So that is what I dedicated my life. And I started dedicating my life to figure out what is going on. And I discovered that by far, basically everything boils down to mindsets. And that is, if you've got the wrong mindset, forget it, you're not going to make it. And if you've got the right mindset, then the chances are that you're going to make it. But, here's the problem. You see, we are confoculated by the system. And it took me many, many years, from 1983 to about 1987, to discover basically the truth, and to understand that I'm busy learning, that is going to keep me poor. So I jotted that down in journals, and the other day I started looking at this again, and I thought maybe this can help a lot of people. So if you think that you'd like a series on this, then maybe I can do that for you, and in the process help you. In other words, what are the mindsets that keeps the poor poor, and what are the mindsets that keeps the rich rich, and what can we do to change from poor to rich? So if you are interested in that, maybe just give me the thumbs up, or say this is something that you are interested in, and then maybe we can do like an educational series on this. Right? Thanks for your time, and I'll see you next time.